Are you facing an abusive narcissist's manipulation? Here are tips on how to handle these abusive narcissists. 1. Educate yourself about NPD. Knowing the signs of NPD is like having a superpower. It's like you're putting on those special glasses that let you see through the act and spot the behavior for what it is. This awareness isn't just about protecting yourself, but also understanding them better. By recognizing narcissistic tendencies, you're helping yourself and setting the stage to deal with any tricky situations that might arise. And that's where the whole acceptance thing comes into play. Understanding that this person might have some challenges due to their NPD can help you adjust your expectations. You're not alone in this. Mental health professionals are like guides to the NPD jungle. They have the knowledge and expertise to help you navigate these tricky waters. It's like having a GPS that leads you through the twists and turns of dealing with someone with narcissistic traits. 2. Speak up for yourself. Psychologists often emphasize the importance of communication in any relationship. Dr. John Gottman, a renowned psychologist, highlights that open communication is the foundation of healthy connections. When dealing with a narcissist, this principle becomes even more relevant. And here comes the big one, speaking up. If this person is someone you want to keep in your life, it's time to have a chat. Now, this isn't about shouting matches or drama. It's about calmly letting them know how their actions affect you. Psychologists often recommend being specific and consistent here. Tell them what's not cool and explain how they should treat you. 3. Train yourself to keep calm in front of narcissists. Psychologists believe calming activities like yoga or meditation can change how your brain responds to stress. So, you're training your brain to stay chill even when things get intense. Narcissists thrive on attention and drama. When you react emotionally to their antics, you give them what they want. Psychologists call this narcissistic supply. It's like emotional fuel for them. When you stay calm, you're taking that fuel away. They might not get the expected reaction, which can frustrate them. Dr. Craig Malkin, a psychologist, says, when you don't feed them with a reaction, they're less likely to see you as a source of supply. 4. Observe changes through actions. Don't believe in promises. Dealing with an abusive narcissist can be a challenging situation, but there are strategies you can use to handle it. One way is by focusing on their actions rather than their promises. Many narcissistic individuals are pretty good at making commitments. Still, sometimes those promises might just be a way to manipulate situations in their favor. Psychologists and experts in the field suggest that immediate action is crucial when dealing with such individuals. It's about more than just getting more empty promises and seeing actual change. As the saying goes, actions speak louder than words. It means that instead of just listening to their promises, they pay attention to what they do. 5. Ask for professional help. If you suspect someone is an abusive narcissist, it's crucial to remember that you can't change them on your own. Dr. Wendy Beharry, a psychotherapist, stresses the importance of setting boundaries and seeking support from therapists specializing in narcissism. Therapists can help both the narcissist and those affected by their behavior. Can a narcissist change? Well, it's not easy, but it's possible. Dr. Malkin suggests that some narcissists can develop more empathy and healthier relationships with professional help. But it's important to note that change usually happens when the narcissist recognizes their issues and genuinely wants to change, not just to manipulate or control. 6. Don't take their behavior personally. Even if narcissists are being mean, manipulative, or act like they don't care about you, it's not really about you. It's more about their internal struggles. If someone's constantly negative, it's not because you're a negativity magnet. They're dealing with their emotional battles. But their actions can still feel like a personal slap in the face. It's hard not to feel hurt when someone's mean to you. But here's the magic phrase: it's not personal. Remind yourself that their behavior isn't about you. You're not to blame for their actions, and you didn't press any make them act like a jerk buttons. 7. Set and enforce healthy boundaries. Psychologists and experts often talk about the importance of boundaries in relationships. It's like drawing a line in the sand that says, this is what's okay with me, and this is what's not okay. Boundaries can help you protect yourself and maintain your self-respect. Dr. Henry Cloud, a psychologist, once mentioned that boundaries are like property lines. You wouldn't let someone build a house on your land without permission, right? In the same way, you don't have to allow someone to trespass on your emotional space. Dr. Julie Gottman, a renowned therapist, points out that boundaries help us communicate our limits. You're saying, "This is where I draw the line." So if you tell them, "If you keep talking like that, I'm out," and they do it, you leave. No arguments, no delays. It might seem challenging, but it's effective. It sends a strong message that you mean business. 8. Look out for gaslighting. Psychologist Dr. Robin Stern, an expert on gaslighting, explains that it's a form of emotional abuse. She says, gaslighting distorts the truth and damages your sense of reality. It's not just forgetting a date or misremembering a conversation. It's a concerted, deliberate effort to make you doubt your perceptions. Try jotting down essential conversations or events in a journal. It can serve as a solid reference to remind yourself of what happened, countering the gaslighter's attempts to distort reality. If possible, involve others in your interactions with the gaslighter. Having witnesses can be helpful, as it prevents the gaslighter from making you feel like you're the crazy one. 9. Enhance your self-esteem. Narcissistic individuals often try to bring others down to make themselves feel superior. It's like they're trying to inflate their ego by deflating yours. Psychologists have dived into this behavior, and they say that maintaining a healthy sense of self-worth is like wearing armor against their tactics. When your self-esteem is strong, you're less likely to be affected by their attempts to undermine you. It's like having a shield that deflects their negativity. Psych experts have noticed that narcissists often prey on those more likely to follow their shenanigans. So, staying assertive shows them that you're not someone they can easily manipulate. 10. Be educative. Research has shown that narcissists might have neurological differences that impact their interactions with others. It's like their brain works a bit differently regarding relationships. Kind of like when you're trying to explain something to a child who might not fully understand. You need to break things down and be patient. Imagine you're dealing with a narcissist, like they're a child who doesn't quite grasp the consequences of their actions. Educating them about the effects of their behavior can be helpful. Gently show them how their actions might be hurting others and even themselves. Remember, just like you'd encourage a child to behave better by giving them rewards, you can do something similar with a narcissist. Offer them incentives to act in a more positive and considerate way. It taps into their desire for recognition and admiration, traits often strong in narcissistic individuals. Remember, you can regain control and find peace. It's like steering through a stormy sea, challenging but not impossible. Start by setting boundaries as solid as a brick wall and stick to them like glue. Surround yourself with a support squad stronger than a superhero team-up. Friends, family, therapists, you name it. Your healing journey might have been challenging, but remember, you're the captain of your ship, steering towards calmer waters. You've got this.